I got a very interesting email this morning from one of my subscribers, Mr. Clive James, and let's get right to it. Mr. Tapley, just heard about WikiLeaks showing Soros/Obama/Clinton forced a Vatican coup that overthrew Pope Benedict and installed the radical left Pope Francis, or false prophet. This seems to make sense from Catholic prophecies for these end times. Well, thank you very much, Clive, and not just Catholic prophecies, but also prophecies right out of the Old Testament, in Daniel and Isaiah, as I will get to in a minute. So let's read a letter written by members of the Remnant newspaper to President Donald Trump, asking him to look into this. And these questions are bombshells, in my opinion. We believe it to be the responsibility of loyal and informed United States Catholics to petition you to authorize an investigation into the following questions. And here's what they ask. To what end was the National Security Agency monitoring the conclave that elected Pope Francis? What other covert operations were carried out by United States government operatives concerning the resignation of Pope Benedict or the conclave that elected Pope Francis? Remember, Almighty God showed his intense displeasure at the resignation of Pope Benedict when he struck the Vatican with lightning at exactly 5:55 in the afternoon. 555 is Mary's rosary number, and that indicates that Catholics must now resort to the rosary if they want to defeat the one world religion which Pope Francis has overtaken the Vatican with, as prophesied in Revelation. The holy city they will trample underfoot for 42 months. And this letter continues, and I'll try to put a link to this below. Now listen to this. This is really amazing. International monetary transactions with the Vatican were suspended during the last few days prior to the resignation of Pope Benedict. I had heard about this. Were any U.S. government agencies involved in this? Why were international monetary transactions resumed on February the 12th, 2013, the day after Benedict XVI announced his resignation? What actions, if any, were actually taken by John Podesta, Hillary Clinton, and others tied to the Obama administration who were involved in the discussion proposing the fomenting of a Catholic spring? And all this came out with the WikiLeaks revelations. What was the purpose and nature of the secret meeting between Vice President Joe Biden and Pope Benedict at the Vatican on or about June the 3rd, 2011? And I will try to put the link to this article below. It's quite lengthy. It's very interesting. And when I say this refers to Bible prophecy, Daniel 10 verse number 3 talks about a pope who is not anointed with oil. He's not a real pope. That would be Pope Francis. If Pope Benedict was forced to resign, that is not legal. Pope Benedict is still our true pope, as I've been saying all along. Now, this petition to Donald Trump is exceedingly interesting because Pope Francis has initiated the one world religion in the Vatican. The holy city is being trampled underfoot by the Gentiles. And as I have noted in the past several weeks, Isaiah 45 says that Donald Trump will destroy not only the one world government, but the one world religion. When I first read that, I couldn't believe it. I said, how is he going to do it? This letter tells me that he will respond to these Catholics and he will reveal the United States government involvement in the overthrow of Pope Benedict. This is very significant, and I wanted to bring this to your attention. And as always, if you would like more information about my ministry, visit my thirdeaglemedia.com website.